You gotta stretch your voice.
You need to, because you have the things that be low.
You're pissing me off.
I'm loud in real life sometimes. Most of the time.
Come on, keep it real. 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 Come on, keep it real.
Episode 156 of I Said What I Said podcast.
Yes.
We're back. We're here.
Mm-hmm.
We're ready.
Are we ready?
I'm ready. Are
Y'all
you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you
really
ready?
No, it's been so long.
Are you ready?
Cut it out. You know the drill. You have been here about 15 times. We are joined with a special reoccurring guest. Shani, say hey to the peoples there.
Hey, people's down.
Stop back by popular demand. You know they missed you.
Rocky, get down. No. You need to stop.
I don't know
Please.
why you want to come up here.
Goodbye.
It's too early in the show.
Go.
I'm pissed.
Go.
Our third member is a little upset he's replaced today.
Oh, not nice.
Oh.
Attitude.
Look, no, nobody's calling. Go. Goodbye. Shit. It's a game, his ass.
Why do they communicate like that? Hey, y'all. It's been a minute.
Attitude.
Mm-hmm.
We're back. We're back.
Yes.
Listen, let's jump right in. And what? We're going to start with our reoccurring guest. What's your song move for this week? This month? This year?
You know what? I've been a little annoyed with music because everybody's taking too long to drop something. Like, when's the last time
Who that?
I feel like nobody's dropped anything until like the end of March.
Well, you know they have their quarters where they come in.
Yeah.
Nobody really. The big artists never drop until summertime or beginning of summertime. So that's why we're starting to get rollouts from different people now. But we're not gonna really get. I don't think we're gonna really get any big celebrity artists until maybe May.
Yeah, like summertime. Honestly,
Yeah.
I've been
21 dropped early this year though. I keep going back to that.
I keep forgetting about that album because I repeated it for so long and then I just gave it a break. But honestly,
the top of the year.
I went old school this year. This week I've been bumping Carl Thomas.
Okay.
I don't know why. Emotional.
She has. But those are the songs that you appreciate with time and with age.
And I'm not even in that like really sad mood, but it's something about emotional that has just been, it's been on repeat all week in my car.
Jones.
Yeah.
Donald Jones.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. It's just, I've been in a mood where I'm like, when did men have a lot of feelings?
The 90s.
Know?
2000s too.
Like when did they feel things? And that I think that's when they was feeling things. I just keep playing that
when it
music.
stopped in 2013.
Wait.
What happened in 2013?
What happened in 2013?
The last like really heartfelt R&B like mixtape that I listened to was Eric Bellinger. That's when it stopped. It was 2013. He's the last person. Well, I mean, if you want to count Tank.
Yeah, you have to count Tank. What do you mean if you
count
want to
Tank?
count Tank?
And then when Chris Brown started to get real angry on songs, that's when
he went down the whole thing. Yeah, no.
But he still will pop out 2 or 3 on them 40 track albums. He'll still pop out 3 or 4 begging ass songs, but you have to search and dig through the album to get to that.
Writing? Like, just how?
I don't even know if he's
10 of them sound the same.
Or if
10 of them sound the same. It's like he don't say no to no song.
No.
He doesn't say no to not one song.
Nothing.
And he
I feel like these songs is
song.
old too. Like his songs are just old. They just now releasing.
Yeah, like he probably just had him in his archives for
play.
So long. And he's like, all right, let's just add
drag
this to the next
drag to the playlist.
We don't need 16 songs. Like
copy paste. It's unnecessary.
We don't need 16 wet the beds or like.
It's too much.
We haven't even had a wet.
And they're all saying the same thing.
That's what I'm saying.
They're all saying like, "Can I have sex with you? Let's go party, drink, take some drugs, and then we gonna have a good time."
Adderall.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he talked about Adderall.
I was being modest.
About Adderall a lot this week.
That's because that boy on it. They usually take perks allegedly, but
they're definitely taking perks.
Yeah,
they're definitely taking perks.
I don't know.
It's to keep they
perks keep your dick hard.
That's what they say. I ain't never fucked no nigga that took perks.
Me either.
I don't want to know.
I don't really know anyone that does hard drugs.
Hard drugs.
I only know people that do weed. Like take weed.
They
That's
do the ganja.
We smoke weed or take edibles.
Ain't nobody just.
I don't know. Nobody.
Nah.
Nope.
I don't know what that says about you. Are you judgy?
No.
They don't want to do their drugs in front of you?
Do what you want. Do with what you have.
You see me at the table now.
I'll be like,
Oh my god! I'm like, you need to go to the bathroom and do that.
See? Judgy.
No, that
But like, why would you do it at the table?
Decriminalize the
Do it in the
stigmas.
bathroom.
Decriminalize the stigmas of snorting coke.
At the
Niggas do
table.
drugs. Are you an expensive crackhead? Yes, but niggas do drugs.
What is your song mood of the week?
My song mood of the week, it's not actually a song, but go and look up Cranium's acoustic melody on YouTube. And
How did you find that?
it's been out for like 2 years. He dropped it on his Instagram, and then it just pops up like all his different songs. He just did it like he did like his own Jamaican Tiny Desk.
Yeah, this is
pretty
really
good.
like
Yeah.
a tiny
Yeah.
desk.
Yeah,
It actually sounds really nice. He
mixed
has a
it
really
floated.
nice
His
voice.
is amazing. That's my nigga.
I liked it.
Like in my head,
She's in love with him. Like obsessed.
not obsessed. I have fond feelings for the man.
Fond feelings? I told you wordy.
I don't give a shit what you said about me.
Fond
Fond
feelings.
feelings.
Did you
'Cause
say I'm
used-
fond of him?
Because I said 2 F words.
Fond
Did that
feelings.
bother
Thank you.
Okay.
Anytime she's about to explain something, she
There's
gotta add
feelings.
extra sentences in there.
There's feelings.
Fond is
Fond.
a
That I'm
feeling.
fond.
I'm fond of him.
Fond is a feeling.
I don't want to say it like that. I like the way I said it. And I think I'm going to continue to use it that way.
Fond feelings.
But yeah, y'all look up that acoustic melody on there. They brought it back on TikTok, and then I just kept playing it over and over. And then with the new speaker, it just sounds absolutely stunning. It's beautiful.
Don't lose that speaker.
No.
No, it's mounted to the wall. It ain't going
Oh,
nowhere.
yeah.
Somebody would have to steal it.
LG soundbar. If y'all looking for a
Why are you
real
plugging
good
that? Don't plug
speaker.
the people. The
Oh,
people-
sorry. Oh my
People ain't
god.
give us nothing to tell these people about them.
Sorry.
Oh, God, you're such a rookie. It's all good.
I know. It's a really good.
What you been listening to, Jasmine?
Ariana Grande.
You like it?
It's cute.
Oh.
Eternal Sunshine.
Just
It's
that song,
not-
or that's that? Is
No,
that the album?
that's the album.
Ooh.
It's not like the last.
It's
one,
not. It's
though.
not like the last one.
I haven't tapped in. They
It's
said
not.
poppy.
It's not bad. Like it just.
They said clearly
it's not
Victoria's
sad.
missing.
Yeah, it's not sad.
Victoria Monet think about her own.
She needs to.
She's worrying about
yeah.
herself.
She's paid her
now.
dues to the other
Yes.
celebrities in society. It's time for mamas to get her recognition.
It was
which has
just
been coming
very pop.
Mm-hmm.
Very pop. And I mean, she has an incredible
Not
voice
bad, pop.
regardless. But I just wasn't feeling it.
Even the white girls that I know, the white girls that I associate from time to time.
Oh my
with,
god.
They
It wasn't bad.
They
Like
didn't
it
like
was.
it.
It wasn't. It was. I don't know, because she wasn't really like talking about the stuff that she normally talks about, like
was stealing people, man.
that, or like heart, like like heartbreak or whatever. It
Yeah.
wasn't. It
It
wasn't
wasn't a
like
heartbreak.
that.
She's a sad girly, but she knows how to kind of make it a little.
She was going through back and forth, like, oh, we're together, oh, we shouldn't be together, oh, we broke up,
Yeah, 'cause
oh,
you're
now
so
we're back
man.
together and stuff. It kind of gave like of a relationship, like a roller
Yeah,
coaster.
like a
that
roller-
was
yes,
like the vibe
a roller
of it. Yeah.
coaster.
She's not a girl's girl.
Mhm.
That's a good
Good to
description
know.
for it. It was okay though. She did her thing.
It was different. I was like, okay.
They said she's
Yeah.
turning back white. The light
They
blonde
said
hair.
Spanish.
Oh,
That's not giving abuela.
That's what they said. They said Spanish.
That's not giving TT.
a little bit like Spanish pop.
Well,
yeah.
that's kind of old. TT and
She looks
Abuela.
kind of. She looks a little bit. She's looking older.
She's never
She's
gonna
not
look
gonna
old
older.
to me.
Yeah, let me stop. She's never gonna look older.
Never gonna look old to
That
me.
face is just. It's elementary. It's gonna stay that way.
It's and then the ponytail.
and her eyes are so big.
The,
Yeah.
the
Her eyes.
ponytail's lower now,
Mhm,
and the
and
face.
blonde.
She's
Mhm.
white.
It's the hair
blonde
color.
is the blonde is washing her face out,
Mhm.
so they said she's going back European, but we just don't know.
European.
Real Scottish in the house, you know.
Oh my god, she did good though.
I'm mad at it. So we got Ariana. We have
Carl.
Carl Thomas
Thomas.
with a smidge of Donnell Jones in there. I'm gonna just put that on you.
I was about to say,
y'all
I
go run
didn't-
that up. Go run that up. I've been inspired. And then Cranium.
Who you're fond of?
Fond
I have fond feelings. for him.
feeling.
feelings.
Oh my fond
Let me
feelings.
put that in the title. I know
Why?
you may not pick it, but
No, fond feelings.
well, I'm gonna do it.
Have fond feelings for you.
I just want to know if anybody.
Would you
before
ever
we
say
start-
that to anybody?
Yes, I would.
Have fond
No,
feelings
you
for
wouldn't.
Yes, the fuck I would. Do you know me?
I have fond feelings for you.
Can you pretend like you?
That's a
really,
tongue twister.
Do you know me?
I didn't know you would say that to like a man.
Yeah.
Oh, Sash.
Yeah, fond feelings. How would you say it?
Hey, daddy, I got fond feelings.
Hey,
for you.
daddy, I have.
Since y'all want to play, because that's all y'all want to do is disrespect me. This ain't ganging up on Sasha today.
Come here.
Okay.
And I hold my own, and I got Rocky on my corner.
We won't. Okay.
He with me.
Rocky got you.
Rocky got me.
Oh, love. He's so cute.
Let's get into our word of the day, word of the week. I'm gonna start putting that as word of the week because
Oh, what's this word of the week?
I have been trying to help people expand their vocabulary, right?
Okay,
And
Webster.
let me tell you why, right? Let me tell you why. Let me break it down. I listen to a lot of podcasts. I listen to, you run through Instagram, you run through mostly TikTok. You hear people and their articulation sometimes. I know what they're trying to say,
But they can't get
They
it
can't
out.
get it
You
out.
want to literally just.
or they keep saying the same words over and over, or you just pause in every fucking sentence, or type shit, nah mean, and it's just no. That's not to anybody specifically. That is to a plethora of platforms like shows that I listen to.
Yeah.
It gets very annoying. It's like, damn, like we don't all have to sound like we trying to rap or we listening to drill music all day. So I'm just like, let me throw some words out there. Now, granted, it's a new segment, and I want y'all to bear with me and have grace. Because sometimes I can't pronunciate these words, and I be listening back, and it be sounding a
It's
mess.
okay.
But
What's this
don't
word?
act like I ain't taught y'all nothing.
You can always
Yeah, we do, girl. We played at the.
I was gonna say you can play this sound
do.
thing.
Twice
Sure
it's fucked up on me, and it doesn't want to play. But I have it queued up. And today's word is
Felicitate.
felicitate. And
Not facilitate.
No.
But felicitate.
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 Felicity with a tape.
literally, look how it's spelled. It's crazy. And I saw it, and look at why don't you read the definition for me?
Felicitate means to congratulate.
And that's what one of my themes of the year is congratulation. The other one was discipline, and I think the other one was celebration.
Can you use that in a
I was
sentence?
just about to do the first sentence.
Okay.
It says, we wanted to be the first people to felicitate our niece on her spelling bee victory.
Oh, I wonder if she had to spell that because I would have
Felicitate.
been out.
A good way to remember felicitate is
Oh,
the Spanish term feliz.
Navidad?
Like happy birthday. So feliz, felicitate.
Well, maybe you should just come and do the word of the week
Congratulations.
every week.
That was good.
Shit.
Right?
I'm
That's
not
I
not
would have never threw that in there.
No.
Feliz
I would try to
Navidad.
make it, I'm going to try to make it very ghetto.
Feliz Navidad.
But, no, I actually was going to make it cute. I would like to felicitate, and I would like to extend a felicitation.
Done. Girl, I'm walking away.
Sasha, you could have just said, I would like to felicitate. Why did you have to put extend in there?
Now, would it be me if I didn't?
How long ago
I
your
would
email?
like to.
I don't know.
Girl.
I told you when I brought this segment up, I don't know when I subscribed to this. Then I started to look at the words and I'm like, I could learn something.
No, I said, how do you send your email?
She's wordy.
Your
No, I'm
emails
not.
are wordy?
No, I'm not. You work with me?
I don't work with you, but I've heard her speak before. She's wordy. It doesn't matter
When
what it
I
is.
convey something through conversation, when I am working,
When I-
no one has to question anything. They are not left confused. They know exactly what the fuck
They
is
are
happening.
not confused.
That's it.
Are you calling me stupid? Because you can say that and we can fight.
Nobody's.
Can you fight though? You coming crazy.
You just add.
Can you fight? That's
That's
three.
good.
That's three right there.
You just add extra words. It's okay. I tell you this all the time.
Yeah, but you slow. And you're simple and I can't help that.
Word of the week is felicitate.
Felicitate.
So who were you trying to?
I was going to say
I
congratulations to
know.
you. Yeah. Stepped all on that.
You could still felicitate me.
You out your mind. But, Mama's is on here for a reason, and she did just turn 30. So I do want to extend a welcome to the 30 Up Club, because
How is it, y'all?
I think that at this juncture we get better. I think once you hit 30, if you can embrace all the transitions and changes that are about to happen, especially with, I think this is where you really start to mature. I know everybody says, 25 is that milestone. It's a little bit of a peak for people.
25.
People say that. I did feel a shift in 25.
I don't remember anything.
I'm trying to remember that year, and I can't.
I do.
The mid-20s were kind of a blur up until like 28, 29. And I think that's because it was about to hit 30.
I remember 21,
but like 20,
and then it jumped to 25.
23 to 26, 27, I'm like, I was just having a good time, but I can't remember any pivotal moments in my life.
Always gonna have fun.
Aside from
I remember
graduating.
28. I think I remember. Yeah, I remember 28. Don't remember 29.
Yeah.
I don't remember 29.
I was just working and in school.
Truly and honestly do remember a shift in 25, but it wasn't that much of a shift. You know, they say the front cortex, that shit is supposed to be developed for us specifically, but I felt myself wanting to be more serious, but it really did not transpire until I was 30.
Yeah.
Didn't. And now I'm actually making moves at 32.
Mm-hmm.
So,
That shit glitchy.
you know. Yeah, I'm like,
strobe light.
I was about to say,
God,
in
return it.
Video.
yeah, we gonna get that money back.
I think 30s is fun. You get more knowledgeable. You start. You speak up for yourself more.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Advocate.
But 30s is ghetto. Not in the back, because you start to inquire more, like when responsibilities, bills.
Yes.
You start to actually realize, you need more of needs than wants.
Mm-hmm.
You just having to prioritize. Like, you really grow up.
It's
like
stressful.
you really grow up.
Do you think it's ghetto because of the times we're living in, post-COVID, inflation, insane rental prices, like not being able to afford certain things, but actually making decent money and still not being able to afford things?
That adds to it.
I do think that's a big ghetto part of it, because it's just
I think if COVID never happened, it wouldn't be this bad. I'm gonna be very honest with you.
If COVID, I feel like that because a lot of companies
lost 4 years of our life.
A lot of companies are trying to now play catch up or get back, and that's not fair to us because
they're taxing on everything.
Yes.
Insurance companies are crazy, and I just want to say, car insurance companies, you're out of your fucking mind. Because nobody told y'all. It was like,
no, they know we need them.
No, they know we need them. But
it's very disrespectful.
Yes, a lot of people, a lot of unfortunate things. People did lose jobs, during COVID, and yes, they were, so gracious and so nice to do whatever plans they had.
But you could have still stayed at the premiums and the prices
you were, because I think it's insane that now if somebody gets car insurance today, they have to pay you for the $1,000 down when you had to just pay before for the rest of the month.
That's crazy.
Or if you don't pay that money down, if you don't pay, when you pay it all the way in full, your monthly premium is crazy.
Yep.
And they are waiting for you to fuck up. They want any violation.
They want any reason to up
where
that
a violation
charge.
could have made your insurance go up maybe $40 to $50. They're cashing out and they're taxing you $150, $200 a month.
Fucking
higher.
Kiana, we got the same car insurance, and she wanted to get her window fixed, but she paid whatever she paid every fucking month, and they won't fix it. They gonna tell her, oh, it has to be over a certain amount for us to fix it.
It's too low of an amount.
I had to do that too. It's too low of an amount.
They wouldn't fix when I had got into that accident.
Repair safe lab that place.
When I had my Honda and I got into that accident and they fucked up my 2 mirrors, the only reason why I even got the 1 mirror done is because I went through the other person's insurance. They never claimed anything, so they gave me partial of the money. I found my own mechanic that fixed it for that price, or fixed it for close to that price. But then when I tried to go through my insurance, they were quoting this, that, and the third, and they were like, "Oh, well, it's too small of an amount, so we won't pay."
That's why I didn't even bother to hit them up.
But you want my car to be total.
My backlight, randomly, like a chunk of it is broken. It happened like a year ago, and I'm like, I don't even know when this happened.
But
I don't even know.
Don't even do it though, because it'll show up. Like, if you ever have to get different insurance, it'll show up as a violation. So then you have to call this number, because I had did that because somebody like actually hit my old car, hit my car. It was parked or whatever, so it was a dent, and I had called, but I was like, fuck it. Yeah. I just never called back. I got it fixed, but when I tried to get insurance, they said this is on it, so they gave me a number I had to call, and I had to let them know like it was just like. Yeah. It was a hit and run, so they had like cleared it off, but still, it's that's like so frustrating. You can't even report shit to your insurance. I'm just gonna fix it myself.
The last accident I got in, it was same insurance on same insurance. So yes, they fixed it. They found him in the wrong because of the police report, and I got my car fixed. But then when I tried to switch over and go to a different insurance company, it's coming up as if I got into an accident. It's my fault, and they won't even look at me as a viable person to put on their insurance. They're like, your premium would be too high. So now I'm stuck with motherfucking shitty ass Geico, and they know they have me in the bag, so they can charge me whatever because they know I need insurance in the state of New Jersey, and they know I need full coverage with the type of car I have. So they got me. It's enslavement.
The 30s is fun. I feel like 30s is fun is when you get to like really, explore, yourself and. What what you want, who you want, you know what I'm saying, things like that, and just just try it out, just try whatever out.
This is the time for setting your standards, figuring out your coping mechanisms, setting forth your boundaries, and really sticking to it. And I think like when you hit that 30 mark, nobody can really play with you. I think there's an air about you if you're self-aware, if you really want to do the work on yourself, this is the time where you really set the standard for who you are and who you want in your life. Yeah. And you realize of all the extra shit you got to cut out.
Yeah. And I definitely
no
feel like I'm at a stage in my life where nobody can really play in my face. Like, nobody can really take advantage of me. Like, I know who I am. I'm very confident in who I am and like what I want out of life. So at this point, I'm really just building on top of whatever I have already, and then still like just exploring little facets of me that I haven't really gotten to explore before.
Don't put no pressures on on yourself. I don't have no pressure with anybody else. You know what I'm saying? What anybody else is doing or got at your age, 30 or whatever. Yeah. Just do what is best for you and how you want to move.
Yeah. Literally. I'm excited though.
Yeah, and even with the bills situation and inflation and things like that nature, we have more access to information now. So I just want us to yes, it's annoying, but I really do think of it on an aspect where I had to come to this point anyway. I had to do this shit regardless. I'm gonna have to pay some bills. I'm gonna have to make some payments, this and the third, because I'm gonna pay for peace of mind. I'm gonna pay to better myself. And I'm gonna pay to be a different bitch. Like, I could be stuck. I can be complacent. Yeah. But there's things that I want out of life. So if I gotta put some money towards it, fuck it.
And you know what my grandfather always say? Like, I always talk to him. He just say simple as this: it's life.
And that's
literally, like he literally just says it's life. And I just was like, he was like, I know. Yeah. He's like, but like it's life.
The simplicity in that, it's like it.
If you want to fight it when you're younger or when you're upset about something, but honestly, it's life and shit happens.
You just gotta keep. Life don't stop for nobody.
It goes on until it doesn't.
What Dory say? Just keep swimming. Just Nemo, just keep swimming
until you can.
That's all you can.
That just came up in the book I'm reading.
That's all you can do. It's like just keep going.
Just keep going. Literally.
Do what makes you happy, honey.
Yeah. Bless you.
I didn't want that sneeze to come out. That was so really
dainty.
It was such a cute.
I'll huff and puff and blow this whole house down. I'll tell you that right now. But yes, we have I See You Play It this week, so we're gonna jump into that. And we are gonna be giving a shout out to 11-year-old Courtney Solomon. She emerges as a trailblazer, making history as the first black cowgirl to enchant the national rodeo stage.
I've been seeing her on TikTok
all over, and it's just going with the theme of rodeo. I think that maybe that's the first quarter of the year. Country is here. It's very cunt. It's very country right now.
All right,
I have to say it. It's very country right now. And I like anything that's black and going back to our roots. Black cowgirls and black cowboys. There's a very big population down in Texas in the deep south, but just for it to be mainstream and she's the youngest at 11 years old, we want to shout out to Miss Solomon. So shout out to her. Beyonce brought it back.
The rodeo?
Why is it
No, the rodeos every year.
Why is it Cowboy Carter and not Cowgirl Carter?
Well, you know she calls herself King B too.
Yeah.
Because, you know,
she likes to ruffle feathers.
It's like a sexist thing.
Yeah,
not a
she's
sexist
doing,
thing, but like a
doing
feminism
it.
thing.
because, you know, everybody
purpose.
wants to put it like patriarchy makes the man the highest standard, but I'm the highest standard.
It gets people mad. And it gets white people mad too.
I'm the king.
Okay.
I'm the cowboy. And
Gotcha.
Y'all don't like the album title.
Oh, that's the title?
It's Cowboy
Carter.
Oh.
Get
I
over
thought
it
it was a picture.
Nope. That's the title.
Cowboy Carter.
Y'all could just call it Act 2 if you don't like it. It's not that serious.
I don't have an opinion.
Not you. Twitter.
They mad?
Yeah, they're annoyed about it. They're mad because she used her actual last name. They're mad because it has something to do with Carter, so they're equating
That's
it to
her husband. Just let it go. You gotta move
It should
on.
be Cowboy Knowles.
But Lowe's is
That's
not her last
not
name.
her last name. Her name is Beyonce Giselle Knowles
Carter sounds better anyway.
I'm not listening to no. I'm gonna listen to it, but Cowboy Knowles sounds stupid. Let's be real. Cowboy Carter ain't my favorite either. But if you don't like it, call it Act 2 or call it the fucking rodeo. Who cares? Call it Beyonce.
Just call it Beyonce's album.
What the fuck?
Literally.
Jolene.
Oh my God, Jesus.
Dolly Parton talking out here. Got some things coming, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Jasmine, let's break down these 10 surprising facts about Women's History Month because it is March, y'all, and we are in that time. Actually, your birthday is Happy International Women's Day. So shout out to
You knew that?
Yeah.
When did you know that?
I realized
2 years
around
ago. 2, 3.
a couple years ago,
Yeah.
like
It's a lot of days that
27, 28. I was like, oh wow, this is a nice,
didn't know
this is a
that.
special day.
It's been around for a minute.
Yeah.
So let's break down these women's facts.
I'm just going to give 10 facts about
Okay.
International Women's Day. So, International Women's Day was first recognized.
Women's History Month.
No,
Is
it
it Women's
say
History
day.
Month?
This say day. Oh, Women's History Month. But it talks about all of the things that
Integrated inside
underneath
of
the
it.
tree. Not really
Okay.
here.
Got it.
International Women's Day was first recognized in Europe.
Mm.
International Women's Day's date was chosen because of the Russian Revolution. So the date of March 8th became significant in 1917 when women in the Russian capital of Petrograd, protested and went on strike.
Yeah.
Women's History Month started as a local week.
Ooh.
Women's History Month where'd it go? The hell? Women's History Month began as a local week-long celebration in Santa Rosa, California in 1978.
Cali gonna do it there so
All the time. It took years for Women's History Month to be federally recognized. In 1980, the National Women's History Project led a coalition of women's groups successfully lobbied President Jimmy Carter to issue a proclamation that recognized it. The U.S. president designates Women's History Month every year, as it should.
Right.
I hear about it.
There is an annual theme for Women's History Month. The National Women's History Alliance sets a theme for the month every year. This year's theme is women who advocate for equity, diversity, and inclusion.
Excuse me, theme. That theme is bold.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Diversity and inclusion.
Women's History Month is celebrated differently in Canada.
Everything's celebrated
Differently in Canada. It says Women's History Month has spread around the world from the Philippines to the UK. In the latter month, day is also celebrated in March, while Women's History Month is generally celebrated in October for Canada.
Oh wow,
they are so different.
Don't they have a different
Money,
they have a different Thanksgiving,
insurance, everything.
Yeah, everything.
Okay. All right. See you, Toronto.
International Women's Day is celebrated with certain colors: purple, green, and white.
Did not know that.
Me either.
Look at me learning. I don't like that.
Purple, green, and white.
I don't like that.
Mardi Gras.
Yeah,
that trio of colors. I'm not feeling
Mardi
it.
Gras. Okay.
Okay.
And then this year's actions will focus on abortion rights. So each year they have a different right.
I've been seeing that heavily.
They're trying to Handmaid's Tale the country, so that makes sense.
It's scary out here.
If y'all ever watch Handmaid's Tale, go check that out.
Have y'all seen the theme on you know the theme on TikTok was I'm a nurse. Of course I do this.
I hate all of them.
Did you see the one of the white ladies in Alabama that's with the embryos?
Stop it.
No.
They're trying to prove a point that because you know that now they're saying if like a woman's pregnant, the embryo, that they can now get child support.
Mm-hmm.
So now they were like, I'm a mother in Alabama, and something in an embryo, they have it at the table eating. They're trying to be fucking smart. Like, this is dumb.
I'm just gonna let y'all know there's certain states I cannot move to.
Oh no, of course, no.
Texas, fucking
Alabama,
Florida.
Shout out. That's why everybody.
Texas and Florida.
That's why when the
#1.
girls when they go to Houston, they get pregnant within a year, and that's it.
Florida is a no to me. Never going to Florida.
Florida.
Would never want my child to go to Florida. No. School in Florida. We could figure something else out. Sorry.
Whitewash the fuck out of that place.
Florida is not for me.
Mm-mm. And Florida ghetto as shit, and it's whitewashed as hell. So who the real ghetto banshees?
They thugs.
We gonna talk about it. We gonna say it. You thought it. We said it.
Shout out to Women's History Month. It's a good month for it.
It is. I've seen a lot of men saying, "Where's their appreciation month?"
Yeah,
they get National Fitness Day in June. Call it a day.
It's men's fitness and I think it's men's mental health and fitness day. Month.
I thought it was
June.
a day.
I thought it was a month.
Oh, I thought it was a day.
Maybe I wouldn't know. And I ain't finna lie to you.
It might be a month. I thought it was a day.
In June?
Because we were talking about it at the gym.
I will, if I find out it's a month, I will say happy mental health fitness month, nigga. Go to the gym and read a book.
And see the lady.
Yeah.
I still want to talk to her.
So I was going to ask this question on Twitter, but I'm just like, you know what?
Girl,
don't talk to the people on there. Don't talk to those people over there.
To myself.
Twitter is not a safe place anymore.
When's the last time a man had butterflies?
We gotta ask a man.
When's the last time a man felt actual butterflies? Like, wow, ooh, it's something in my stomach.
I see stuff. I see stuff.
Yeah.
People we may, I don't know, but I see people that clearly don't live over here.
Yeah, it's not.
I don't know where we living at.
We in the Northeast.
I'm just like, wow, when's the last time a man had true feelings? Like, wow, I really like this person.
You gotta ask. You gotta ask your male counterparts.
That makes me nauseous.
What? To think about men having feelings?
No, no. I'm just saying, like, the where, like, trying to find out where, like, because we keep asking each, like, where.
Yeah. I genuinely,
I want to know.
I was talking to Brienne the other day, and I think we were listening to a song.
Michael Jackson.
No, it was like Maxwell or something real sentimental. And I was like, wow, when's the last time a nigga had feelings, bro? When's the last time they felt true feelings for someone and felt butterflies? Like when they see this person, they're
on the mission right now, telling us what we can and cannot do. Yeah, so I don't know.
I would challenge you to ask a man, like, really have that conversation.
I'll ask it on I'll see if they participate. I'll ask on Instagram.
Okay, and let me know. And then
I'll be shy.
And I'm just the ones that I'm not. Okay, should the ones that already in a relationship count? Can they answer that?
Yes, they can answer that.
I got 2 to 3 men. I'm gonna ask tonight.
Yeah. Okay. They can definitely answer
tonight.
Anybody can answer as long as you.
Because I genuinely want to know.
If you identify as a male, come and answer this question. We would like to know.
Identify as a male, please.
I'm PC, baby. What's up? I ain't playing around with nobody. We ain't offending no one.
I'm just curious. That's all.
I would hope you get an answer.
I hope so too. I'll keep you guys posted.
I've just been seeing, if I'm going to be the Debbie Downer, I've just been seeing a lot of men they're on this mission to humble women, especially black men that want to humble black women. So I don't even know if they even like the black woman.
They want us to beg.
No, they want us to be destitute. They want desperate. They want us to be complacent. They want us to be stupid and staying stupid. And when we advocate for ourselves and we're self-aware about what we want and what we're not going to tolerate, they don't like that. Now we're uppity. We're doing too much. Yeah. They are upholding patriarchal bullshit that white men taught them. They get beat down by the man every day, and they come back and they want to take that shit out on us. So we said no. Happy Women's International Month.
Yes.
All that. And a bag of chips. I know I conflated the month and the day, but it is what it is.
I can't wait to get the answers.
Whew, let's get into the breakdown. I think we already started, but fuck it. We about to jump right in. How do you utilize your free time?
You know what I've been... Okay. As of January...
Simple but loaded.
As of January, it's been with reading. I got Twitter back maybe a couple weeks ago.
It was like last week.
But I wasn't on Twitter for all of January, all of February. I didn't get Twitter back until like the beginning of my vacation when it's and I've been on vacation
last week, fool.
Yeah, I've been reading. Like this is my 4th book that I'm on. I'm trying to read a book a month, but February I read 2, and that was a short month, so I was proud of myself.
Oh, that's right.
And I'm trying to read
a day longer.
Yeah.
They give you that one day.
I can feel it.
I'm trying to read 2 so now I might up it to 2 now that I'm getting faster. I used to think I was a slow reader, but honestly,
if the book is good,
yeah,
you're gonna knock it out.
Reading, and then I'm a YouTube girl. I love YouTube.
Oh, that's how I love
YouTube because I don't have Instagram. I don't have TikTok. I don't have social media. My only social media is TikTok, and
Pinterest,
Twitter. But the thing is, Pinterest I don't consider a social media because I go on there really for resourceful things. I go on there when I don't know what meal to cook, and I go on there when I'm really trying to find something. Like I don't go on there and just like scroll for no reason. I be trying to find stuff.
LinkedIn is damn near goddamn social media app now.
People date on LinkedIn. People date on LinkedIn.
Facebook.
At least you know the nigga got a job. You can't be on LinkedIn without a job.
I got somebody's number on LinkedIn.
He has some school credentials.
That's true.
Yeah.
That don't mean they not a fuck nigga, but I mean, hey.
I got a number off LinkedIn.
It's better than
That's nice.
Yeah.
It was okay. It didn't go anywhere. But I was like, this is different. But okay.
Would you like to connect?
Like what? LinkedIn?
Upgrade your profile to premium.
Let's network.
Craziness. But no, reading and then YouTube.
Yeah.
Right now, and now that it's getting warm outside, it's as soon as it gets warm, I take my dog to the dog park.
Mm-hmm.
I did it 3 times this week already. Because it just passes the time and it feels nice. Just being outside. Right, Rocky?
Oh, please.
Said, I'm going to go dog park too.
Look at it.
You want to go to dog park? Yeah. Let me not get him excited.
Mm-hmm.
What about y'all, though?
Utilizing my free time, I have been reading a little bit more. I came on here and I said that was one of we had an episode where we talked about goals that we want to have for 24, and definitely reading is one of them. Mm-hmm. I have started that journey. I'm not as progressive as the other people around me, but I'm getting into these books. I'm trying to get back. I realized that I was a romance girl. I realized I wanted to try out other genres and see what I like, so we're gonna see how that goes. Reading, pretty much not YouTube, but watching, listening to content.
You're a podcaster. Like you listen to podcasts. No, but she has a weekly schedule. She does. Like I can't tell you what day my podcast drop. I just go on it when I have free time to listen, and then I'll click
listen
on it.
About 2.
But she knows on Monday this is who's dropping on Tuesday,
maybe 3, and
she listens to them weekly. I have to be catching up.
I watch Don't Call Me White Girl Faithfully on YouTube.
I'm not a visual person. I need the audio. Audio.
I love YouTube.
It's certain. Yeah. There's certain things that I like to visually.
I love YouTube so much.
It's certain things that I like to visually see, but my podcasts are up there because I just genuinely like listening to people have genuine conversations. If it's a podcast and I realize there's a rift, or I see that this is getting a little bit too monetized and they want to do it a little bit more for money, even though get your fucking paper, because we sit here and we're giving people things to think about, talk about every single week. You should get compensated for that. Yeah. But I like the genuine aspect of having conversation.
Though. Yeah. There's a way to keep it authentic.
So I do have my rotation, definitely podcast. Of course, in my free time, I'm trying to better my skills with makeup. Like that is my forte. And making restaurant reservations. I love that shit. My open table and my resi, beautiful. I have points.
If I'm going out,
I gotta get more points. I gotta go to more restaurants.
If I'm going out and I need a food spot, I don't Google anything.
Yeah, Sasha.
I literally, I can tell you how many times I've Googled something.
Let me tell you what they said about the ceviche. Don't go here to drink some water down. I'm gonna know.
She knows.
I'm gonna know.
She knows.
I'm gonna let you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how I'm spending my time.
What do you do with your free time, Rocky?
Beg. Beg and beg and eat and eat and eat.
Just gotta say that name.
Yes, you do.
How about you, Jazz?
I like YouTube. I'm really into I really want to have like a mini farm Like when I really want land. I really want a
That'll
farm.
be so cool.
So like right now, I've just been into like on YouTube or even like TikTok. Like just looking up like how to take like different farm animals. What farm animals are easy to take care of.
I'm gonna send you this girl that I watch on YouTube.
It's a black girl.
It's a black girl.
The one that just had the child.
Her name is Valadia, but she goes by Earth Mama Medicine. And she moved to the outskirts of Georgia. So she basically, I don't know what to call her house. It's not a ranch, but like it's basically like a big ass tree house. And they renovated it, made the whole like deck and like did the whole perimeter of the house. And she literally just lives on this big ass plot of land. And she has 2 dogs, 2 farm dogs, her own chickens. She got a shitload of eggs every freaking week. She shows you how she harvests all of her stuff in her garden. She makes all her vegetables. It's beautiful.
So that's
it's
my mom.
So beautiful.
My mom has a garden and she's taking gardening classes.
Oh, that's good.
So like all of that. But
that's
I really,
that's
her free time.
And it's therapeutic
it
too.
Is.
Gardening
has been known to be therapeutic.
So when I go down there, I help her with it and stuff like that just to learn. But I just been like looking up, just trying to find interest in different things. But I really want to end up, one day having like a nice, piece of land where I can have, like a farm and stuff like that.
That'd be really cool, and it's resourceful too, because
like
you can start making your own food.
Get some agricultural grants.
I went to school for agriculture.
I keep saying I keep saying that. I should went to school for agriculture.
That's really cool.
And I also like try to use free time. I speak to my family a lot more.
That's
so
good.
we have more like conversation on the phone or WhatsApp. Just like texting and
tapping in
like
with your
that.
people is important. It definitely is important.
Yeah, for sure.
Nothing
especially
too much.
when you don't live close to them.
Something that whatever I could control because you're at work, so you really can't control
Yes.
At work. So I really like to utilize my free time. What I have control over. If I don't want to do something, I don't want to do it.
Not doing
it. What I want to do.
I used to be so task driven in my free time. Like, okay, if I have a day off, I gotta do this. I gotta do that. I gotta do. Now I'm like, girl,
sometimes
you are not at work.
Yeah, I don't get to it.
You are not at work.
You still are, but you don't beat yourself up as much for it.
I'm still very task oriented, but I've spent a lot more days doing nothing and feeling good about it instead of feeling guilty. I used to feel so guilty, like you're lazy, you're not doing anything. It's like, girl, you work. We work enough. Yeah. We spend the majority of our lives at work.
Literally.
You gotta reset.
So you gotta take time to yourself. You gotta find hobbies.
Got a Saturday and Sunday, if that.
Yeah, if you do Monday through Friday, it's so true.
And if you got more than one job, you work every day in some capacity.
And most
you are
people
giving
have
yourself and giving your time to somebody else.
Exactly.
So at the end of the day, when you have those days when you can literally decompress and it is just for you, you have to take it.
Yeah.
If I'm working 6 days out of 7. If I don't have anything to do on that Sunday, I have nothing to do.
Yeah.
And I'm fine with that now. If I have to catch up on something, it will be done in the next business day.
Yeah.
That's it. So I like that we utilize
I've been doing
our
a lot of
time.
hiking.
That's good.
I've been going on a lot of hikes, and I plan to keep doing it.
That's good.
I went on a hike today. It was really nice.
Good cardio.
Where'd you hike?
It was like 50 minutes from here, off of like Route 46.
Oh, you drove, honey.
That tends to be where a lot of the hiking is. Like off of Route 3, off of Route 46.
West New Jersey.
But the trails are so nice. Like it was a really nice waterfall. There was another one I did that had a nice like river area with a bench. Like it's just so therapeutic out there. Like just to walk and hear the leaves and the branches, it's really nice.
You get slapped with bugs.
It wasn't too much bugs today.
I don't mind the bugs. You got a problem with the bugs.
I don't like bugs.
Yeah, we know. We saw you last night. We did. Speaking about free time, another thing that we have been doing is really honing in on spending time with our girls in groups, doing little things, even if it's not just getting dressed up and going to somebody's, I can't say club because I don't know the last time I've been in a club, but getting dressed up and going.
For your birthday. That's the last time I went to the club.
That was not a club. You talking about that up and down, somebody auntie's house renovated in New Orleans in the French Quarter?
No, I'm talking about when we actually went to the club.
Never do that again.
Yeah.
That wasn't even like a real club. Let's be honest. That wasn't even a premium club. That was some That was some bullshit they was trying
to. Shit.
That was some New York. That was some off-brand Manhattan shit. Let's be honest.
That's
but
the last time I ever.
Cheaper
did that.
than what we would have spent if we went over the bridge, and the hangover was there. So mission accomplished.
I've really been into those intimate settings, like
the
girl dinners, everybody potlucking and bringing something, and that's been the vibe.
Taking care of each other, with family really and community, just like getting together and doing things. Making sure that we tap in. Is everybody okay? We get real fucking silly, but we know when we come together, it's just gonna be a fun time.
Yeah.
And speaking of doing that, in our free time, we've been stressing ourselves out with Love Is Blind, and it's on the list. So let's break it down. The series is over. Love Is Blind season 6 is done. It's finite. It's cut. It's cut. And for me, I have never been invested in Love Is Blind as much as this season. I have tapped in with other seasons, and even last night when we were watching the reunion, I had to be like, oh, these were the past couples. Okay, I get it. Fine. Even last season, season 5, when I seen a lot more men chiming in the conversation for Love Is Blind, but nothing rocked social media like this motherfucking season. Yeah. Triggering. A lot of people were sitting there and projecting. A lot of think pieces. A lot of just disingenuous shit that was coming out. Yeah. People trying to get fame and clout off of this experimental reality TV show. And I just want to get your thoughts on and your takeaways on what the fuck were we watching for about a month when it dropped? Because it was 3 episodes each.
I'm really trying to gauge. So there's couples on there that are still married. There's couples that are having children, all the things. So I really had to ask myself, are these people genuinely happy?
Do you think the experiment works?
If you go in there with the right intentions, yes.
If you go on there with the right intentions, yes.
Agreed.
I do think the experiment works. I just think there's a lot of people that go on there before they fix their own things. And outside shit. And come in there with all their outside shit and baggage and expect a successful outcome. Yeah. And that's just not the way that this works.
It was a joke.
Like, when I think about...
was so fucking triggering. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It was a joke. Bad. Nobody... You know, everybody looked at it as
who do you take for face value this season besides Johnny and Amy? And then we're sitting here calling them boring. And honestly, that's the couple that we should be bigging up the most because they... For whatever they were trying to do this season, they came off the most genuine, and we're the only couple that actually took it serious and actually got married. But everybody wants to say they're boring. Put them to the side.
I mean, but that's how people really are in real life, though. You're boring. Like, couples are boring. Like, I don't, like... I mean,
I get what you're saying.
I mean, it's
I get what you're saying. You know what that reminded me of?
What are we expecting to see? Like, what do we want to see from them?
They're in love.
Cool. No, I don't like the word boring because it's not rooted in toxicity. I'm sorry. Johnny and Amy did not have toxic. Yeah. They didn't have any crazy ass negative baggage. They didn't have a wild ass storyline. They
genuinely liked each other.
They genuinely showed each other their shit. And they sat there and they were genuine when it came down to it. I understand that their storyline was downgraded because of all the other toxic shit from the other couples that were surrounding on the show. But Johnny and Amy needed to be bigged up more.
They did.
Yeah.
That, if we're going to talk about if the experiment works, it does because of the premise of how they did it this season. Yeah. Everybody else needs to get the fuck up out of there and speak to everybody's lady. All over North Carolina.
I think some of the couples genuinely
did fall in love. Did like each other.
Like Bliss and Zach. I really, really like Tiffany.
And Bliss and Zach was a spin the block story.
Exactly. He did not choose her. He didn't. He did not. He chose that really, really mean girl.
And she hated him.
And...
She was repulsed by him.
She was repulsed by him. Tiffany and is it Brett?
Tiffany and Brett are beautiful.
They're beautiful.
The way that he speaks about her and the way that she speaks about him is exactly, if I don't like couple goals, but if I was to mirror how I can articulate myself with my partner, that's how I would want to sound.
And the reason why I bring those two up specifically is because there's some couples on there that are still together that I don't think are genuine. Like Chelsea and Kwame. We're not going to talk about them motherfuckers. But
somebody said unpopular opinion. I still hate Kwame. I said, baby, your opinion
That's
is very
not
popular.
Unpopular.
I think it's a mass
He's not
consensus.
a genuine man.
Somebody
He's
like
not
Alex.
a genuine man. He's fake.
Don't even know if you don't want to be African. Boy, get the fuck up out of here.
But Tiffany and Brett, the reason why I like them is because they went on their grown. They went on their accomplished already. Put a pin in it.
Put a pin in it, because I have a question attached to that. Put a pin in it.
Fine.
Okay, so that was the first question I wanted to ask, if you guys do believe that the experiment actually works.
Mm-hmm. It does.
Now I want lessons learned. I want lessons learned this season. I want to start with the good. Like, if you learned anything this season about yourself watching this show, or anything about other people watching this show specifically.
You know what? I think a lot of people don't like Clay. And I gotta say, I have a soft spot for Clay. I think Clay is a man that will be great once he gets past those things that he needs to do in therapy. I can't be mad at a man that knows that they have issues and is actively working on those issues.
After the fact.
It would be one thing if he said, I'm a lot to deal with, I just don't want to cheat on you. I don't want to do these things. And then he's still out here doing, I'm saying it would be one thing if he,
I think I get what you mean.
It would be one thing if he said all of those things and married her and continued to do those things. He sat there.
They would have been like that one couple, Jared and the light skinned girl.
Yes.
She should have never married that nigga.
Exactly. The one with the short hair. She was a little crazy. She had the adoptive parents.
And homeboy that got stabbed by his best friend, Jared.
What?
Yo, don't remember? Remember the black boy? It was a light-skinned girl, and it was a brown-skinned guy with a low cut. His name was Jared. Look them up.
You remember that.
You remember them when you see them.
They ended up breaking up.
And he cheated on her, and he was a fuckboy.
Jared,
and I forget her name.
Yes, okay, yes.
So it would be one.
She got a podcast now. She cry every fucking day.
I understand what the girls are saying when they said he wasted AD's time and he should have never went to the altar.
First of all, I don't think
AD wasted her time.
I don't think he wasted her time.
I don't think he wasted her
because
time.
he sat there in the pod.
I think that he wasted her time, but I think simultaneously AD wasted her time as well.
He sat there and said I'm always gonna repeat myself every fucking time when I say this shit. AD, you came on this fucking show and you came on here and you talked about you didn't like the way men always, talk about objectify you, everything. And the first thing that Clay said out first of all, you heard his voice. You heard all the player shit that he was fucking saying. You heard that he had a way with his motherfucking video. Yes, his fucking words. And then when you heard him sit there and say that shit, asking you about your body this, body that, you sat there and you said like that's not what you want. But then you still went for it anyway.
Still went with it. I'm sorry, I don't think Clay was the villain here. And I don't think that him being scared to cheat on her was like something that should have gotten that big. And
I think he was fine until that daddy started talking. He was fine until that damn daddy started talking.
I told you that speech with his father. A lot of people was like, Clay, just like his daddy, they talk in circles, they don't make any sense. That man coming out there and giving him his accolades, reminding Clay of his heyday, reminding him that he's still in his prime. He went back. I think he was going to say yes. I think he was going to say yes. And I think his daddy got up in his ear and said, boy, you still got more fucking to do. Clay, I think that's what the underlying speech, even though he didn't say that, that's what it was. I'm sorry. I understand what you're saying. And I don't necessarily agree. I think that Clay knows exactly what he's saying. Mm-hmm. I think he knows exactly what he's doing. I think that Clay has this very young mentality where I have a certain look, I come from a certain background, I'm in a certain tax bracket, and we want to go back into the Kevin Samuels, the high value nigga, and bitches have to capitulate to who I am. He saw a liquid AD, and he's like, yo, I'm going to further myself on this show because I know she's going to choose me. Look how fucking upset he got when he found out who his competition was.
I would have got upset too. And I don't understand why AD went on 2 dates with that man.
Afterwards, right?
Y'all
go watch the reunion. Go watch the reunion, because actually the reunion gave me what I needed.
And now they're in a situationship. She was on this podcast.
I'm sorry. Clay knows what he's doing, and he knows all the trigger words right now. He knows the words.
I don't think she answered the question completely because she was like, "What?" They asked her.
She said, "Next question.
Would you give him another chance?" And she looked at him and then she was like, "Next question." She
being funny. What the fuck nigga gonna say?
They still fucking.
What the fuck nigga gonna say? 1,000% chance. I'm sorry,
and
I'm gonna give her somebody's savior.
I'll give her grace. She liked being the savior. That is the role that we as black women sit there and sometimes we take on, and we give ourselves this hierarchy of being that savior because that's what people put on us. Mm-hmm. Now, granted, if she would have sat there and he would have took her on that ride, she said it. There's nothing you could have said. There's nothing that you could have done. And I would have still chose you. Me. Even though he's telling you exactly what he's going to do and say.
That's a red flag in itself. Y'all keep talking about Clay's red flags. That's a red flag. There's nothing you could have said or done to deter me from choosing you.
I cannot be with just you. I don't want to cheat on you. I don't want to fail you. All those things he's saying to you, and you saying there's nothing that he could have said that would have changed your mind.
She's crazy.
So that's why I'm like,
she's Delulu.
Clay showed her exactly who he is, and he's a fuck nigga.
She likes it.
And until he doesn't want to be a fuck nigga anymore, and then when we go back, we speak about Johnny and Amy, a lot of people call them boring, but they loved Clay and AD's storyline because it was rooted in toxicity, and they saw themselves either being Clay at one point, or dealing with a nigga like Clay, or they were AD at some point.
Yeah.
It made me throw up in my mouth watching their scenes because I saw how easily I could have been an AD about 3 or 4 years ago.
Shit.
And that's real sad. That's real sad. Mm-hmm. Cause I was really I said that shit before. There's nothing you could have said, nothing you could have done. I would have still rocked with you. And a nigga had to tell me, I'm gonna let you go before I ruin you. That's some shit. It's sad. Maybe I shouldn't project my feelings onto it because at the end of the day, this is a fucking reality TV show. But one of my lessons learned is that I need to give myself more grace with the growth that I've done on my own. Yeah. Because the shit that I saw, that a lot of people were sitting here giving Clay that grace, cut that shit the fuck out. That boy know exactly what he's doing. He's a fuck nigga.
Okay.
He's a fuck nigga.
Okay.
He look good. He's smooth. A lot of bitches talk like TikTok.
He ain't fine to me.
He look good. Right. He look good.
He okay.
He look good. She was happy that that's who came out when they did the reveal.
Yeah.
And she stuck with that.
He wasn't.
Her mom was sitting here talking about well, if y'all could be this for each other, if you could be that for each other. But did you see how fine he is, Mom?
Like what?
And I don't wanna keep kicking AD's back in. But honestly, just with the results of what's been happening, she likes this shit.
She likes it.
So at the end of the day, it is what it is.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
What a stressful
I wanted to talk about triggers with the show. That one, like I said, me seeing certain characteristics of how I was so ready to be complacent like an AD when it came to a fuck nigga. That was a trigger for me. Also a big trigger, the biggest thing that I saw a lot of people react to is the interactions with the parents, specifically with AD and Clay. That shit with Trevor and Clay's mother, and how you could be married to somebody for 24 years, they dog you the fuck out, disrespect you, have your child witness the infidelity. Still not take accountability, 1. 2, sit there, still give her excuses after she said, I don't want to hear them. And 3, watching that woman still be hurt from a man that she let go. They are divorced. They are not together. And that man can still break her heart.
She was like, actually, that's sad. We don't need to talk about this. Like, she was just so, because I
found out shit was revealed to me about our marriage on this show that I didn't know. There is no reason why that woman found out that her son was accompanying her fucking husband on his cheating sprees on national television.
I think he could have said that
Clay
off camera.
Clay is on Adderall.
Clay
that would be blinking and
spiller.
Just moving.
He's a spiller. He just be.
What about when?
You ever seen a nigga with unresolved ADHD? He can't stay still. He keep moving. That's that nigga.
He stayed still at the damn reunion.
He was on Adderall.
What about when AD said that, I don't want to end up like your mom?
She said respectfully, but I just.
He looked tight when she said that. You could see his whole body language. He felt crazy when she said that. It is the truth. Now, would I have said that on national television?
I wouldn't have said that.
No.
Especially after spending Thanksgiving with his family.
No.
And smiling in his mother's face.
And still fucking that nigga. But I'll tell you this.
That
would have been one of the first. That would have been one of the first things I said once the cameras was off and we had a conversation outside of this, I could have been your mama. And that would have been sad. So maybe she needs to thank that nigga for being sitting there and saying, it's not responsible for me to marry you right now. She needs to thank him.
Hello.
Period. So Love is Blind. Are y'all gonna watch next season?
It depends.
It depends.
It's DC.
If it's DC, I'm
watching. And I don't care. It makes for good conversation. That's all I gotta say.
That's the thing.
I really enjoy the conversations.
They're probably gonna whitewash
it
anyway. So
because the only reason why we were so invested with this season is because the trailer came out and they have all the black people.
They're gonna whitewash it.
And DC
don't whitewash DC.
DC don't mean black people. The White House is in there.
Yes, it does. The white people are trying to take it back now. Now, when they filmed it, it's DC is black as fuck.
Yeah, but that don't mean they're gonna make it. Yeah. I was gonna say there was mad white people in DC too.
It is. It's mad white people.
They're not.
Because then you have to think it's gonna be. It could be anywhere. It could be PG, but it could be anywhere. How they do it. It could be anywhere.
I think that with DC, it has a promise for it to be a little bit more colorful, and if it is, let me be honest. This season intrigued me enough to watch it next season, and I'm not even about to front on that shit.
Yeah.
So, because I like the conversation around it.
I watched all 6. I'm probably not going to stop now.
Don't care if
it's good
if it's
TV.
disingenuous. It's good TV. It's better than a lot of the reality. It's better. I'm never going to sit down and watch a Zeus.
I didn't care for the season with Jared and Ayan. I didn't really care for that season.
I stopped watching it. Yeah, I stopped watching
that season was there.
Like I said, this season has been this is the furthest I've ever watched it. I've never even gotten to... I got to the reunion last year because it was live. Yeah. But I didn't even watch half of the weddings. Like, they did their big one this season.
I think they did good in the pods this season, too. Like, there was actual, like...
deep conversations.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Compared to the other ones where they're just like, wow, I'm really feeling you. And it's like, y'all didn't even talk about nothing. What the fuck?
But yeah.
Just weird.
So we got 3 more topics. I do want to get into... We might have to... Let's do this one because I feel like it's going to be quick and then we'll pick between the 2.
Okay.
So, not a lot of couples got married on Love is Blind, but in real life, people are getting married and they are setting some boundaries when it comes to, you're not going to play around with my invitation. Mm-hmm. So I saw this on Twitter yesterday. So a couple sent out wedding invitations with the RSVP deadline. And in quotations, it says, very reasonable timelines for you to respond back to their RSVP. Okay. Guess who RSVP'd after the date were told RSVPs are closed. Guests had missed the deadline and as a consequence will miss their wedding. Final numbers had already been turned in. That's what the couple has said. What do you think about this situation? Is the couple wrong for closing off and not letting those people RSVP after the date?
No.
They're not wrong because people just be lollygagging. People will see your invitation and really just let it sit there and talk to you about the invitation, talk to you about the event, and literally still have that RSVP just sit there. If you know you're coming,
cut them off.
Just fucking RSVP.
Let me tell you something.
It's not that hard.
It's not.
And I think
agree.
People aren't like. People don't realize they're paying per plate. It's not we're not at a restaurant. Like, they're actually paying per plate to feed y'all at this place. Probably open bar, because a wedding without an open bar is just tacky. So, like, they're paying for these things.
Or an hour open bar. Bitch, are we free before 11? Don't free before 11 your wedding.
Bar all night.
Ew.
They're paying for you to experience this and for you to come celebrate with them. I don't see why it's so hard to just click yes or no.
Do you think that it's a little neurotic or a little
no?
Does it get to bridezilla and groomzilla?
No, because you.
I'm just playing the devil's advocate.
No, you never know. It might be whatever. Who knows? Like, they might need a certain type of fucking chairs, and the company might tell them, okay, well, we need. You know what I'm saying?
We gotta order.
We gotta order.
You go 10 over these chairs. It jumps the price up.
So no,
people.
Good. You have to be anal on what you want. You have to.
I like the fact that they set that boundary. I like the fact that you did not. People always play around with not letting you know on time. And I'm lenient when it comes to a lot of things. But I hate when I give you enough time to let me know if you're going to make it and you play around in my face. Or last minute you cancel. And now I'm inconvenienced.
Even with my party, I sent out the invitations end of November. And a lot of people were like, why you do it so early? Like, this is way too early.
So I can give you time to call out your funky ass out of work.
March came around? Mm-hmm. Like, you have to give people leeway. And I know a lot of people travel. I know a lot of, like, you just have to give people enough time to figure out they're actually going to come. And once that deadline comes, why haven't you RSVP'd yet?
Why haven't you spoken? First of all, it's a line of communication. I'm inviting you to celebrate me on my special day. And you don't have the common courtesy to let me know if you're going to be able to come or not. Even if you're telling me I'm tentative. I will get back. I might not be able to get back to you on the RSVP date, but I'm communicating with you to let you know that I might be coming. I might not be coming. Yeah. Some type of word.
But to
you just want to come 3 weeks later and be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna get me a free plate.
Like,
I'm gonna come up.
Your plate is gone.
It's gone.
Gone.
It's out. Gone. And now I can cut back on expensive. Okay, well, I invited 200. Only 150. Them 50 people, I ain't gotta pay for them. Yeah. It's maybe $100 a plate.
Weddings are expensive.
Food alone could be $30,000. If you're doing catering, and if it's not homemade catering, if you're paying like a coursed meal, like, let's be serious and make it one up. You talked about you're talking about travel. Destination weddings.
Yes.
You have to have that head count.
Yeah.
You gotta block out rooms. You gotta secure flights to try to sit there and get maybe get a discount if it's a big group. We can't play around. We going international. What are we doing right now?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I wish that more couples would adopt this. Because even I saw some bullshit with my cousin's wedding last year where last minute people that weren't invited, people that were trying to get invitations, and people are like, well, this is done for.
Exactly.
And if I'm sorry, if you want to sit there and you want to invite somebody else to somebody's wedding, I haven't spoken to this person. I'm not cool with this person, or I haven't spoken. Why am I inviting Aunt Liz from that second cousin pastor who that lived in Milwaukee that I haven't spoken to since I was 3 years old?
I will never understand that.
If you're not coming to my wedding.
If we're not close, if you weren't invited, I don't see the need to invite everyone to my wedding just to say everybody was there. Like, just enjoy the pictures.
That's how weddings get
literally
chaotic.
That's it.
And they get crazy, especially if you don't have a formal wedding planner, if you don't have somebody really helping you hone in on all of that. And if you want to invite somebody, you pay for the plate.
Yeah.
It got to come out your pocket. Because I will tell you this right now, parents will dump all their old ass friends on you and be like, invite them to my wedding. I don't talk to these people.
Exactly.
I don't. I hope I see more couples adopt this.
They should.
Yeah.
Now, do you think this would work for somebody's birthday? Do you think they would be doing too much if it was a birthday?
No, it's for you. It's what you want.
It's tough. It's tough because you want certain people there, but you know who lollygags. You know it. There's
Somebody
people RSVPing to my party a week before the party.
Somebody's gonna always be late.
A week, and I'm like, okay. At this point, I didn't have a formal head count because I'm like, I really don't know. And there's people that RSVP but didn't show up.
That's just that.
Yeah. If it's a per plate type of thing, cut it off.
Yeah.
Cut it off.
Like I said, somebody said if you missed the deadline, that means you didn't think that my wedding was important enough for you and you don't view it as important. You are not going to my wedding.
Period. That's it.
I saw that. I was like, this is interesting. I like that. Let's get into
what we picking between?
So, we either have the topic of, are you ready? Single folks, be honest. Or the 3-month rule. And that's a nigga speaking to the ladies.
On 3 months?
Yeah, but it's not the 3 months you think. So we got one, single folks who are trying to get their opinion, or the other one is we're going to break down what this man is telling us, ladies. Whichever you guys want to go with. We could eeny, meeny, my rock, paper, scissors, shoot it right now. So you are 4, you are 5. So let's see.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
I said she 4?
Yeah. That's a single lady, right?
Yeah, we might. If this person I want us to come on I don't want you to listen to it until I want to invite somebody on. I feel like they'll have a great opinion on this, so we will table this. But it's nasty. Did you want to do that one?
No, I don't.
So are you happy that we picked
I don't want to talk about it, girl.
I feel like we should go into it if we going.
No.
Okay. No.
Nasty.
I'm too hungry.
It's sad.
I'm too hungry.
It's triggering.
And I'm too tired.
You're gonna throw up in your mouth.
Oh, okay.
Not a good combination.
Okay.
Single folks, be honest. Given who you are, where you are in your life right now, and if your life partner arrived in your life today, ready for a committed relationship, are you saying yes?
Yes.
Sure.
No.
What?
It's yes or no, sis.
Wait, what?
It's yes or no, sis.
How do I know
Given
that's my
where
life
you-
partner?
I was about to say.
How do I know?
You know.
You don't
This
know.
is a hypothetical situation.
You do not know.
Do I know this person? Have we talked?
They're showing up in your life. Knowing who you are right now. Let's say you got divine intervention, you get a sign from whoever you believe in, whatever God you pray to, and they're letting you know that this person right here that is walking into your life, that you are meeting, they are your person. Think about who you are as a person right now, today. Are you going to be willing and ready to say yes to a committed relationship?
Yes.
No.
I'm going to say, I'm going to be realistic and say no. I'm going to say no.
Maybe I'm not getting the question.
If I met the love of my life today for who I am, where I am, my outlook in relationships, how I feel, things that I have not resolved, things that I might be working through, am I ready for a committed relationship right now?
I still say yes. Yes. Because I've done so much.
I'm going to say, as much as I sit here and I say that I want something of substance and I want a relationship, if today, right now, March 2024, if the nigga of my dreams walked into my life, I would be scared, one. I would be intimidated with the prospect with the prospect of a relationship, because there are still resentments that I have to work through from things in my past. That's number one.
But you're not gonna try it at all.
Now that wasn't part of the question.
I'm just asking.
No. Not
to
shut you down. No, because I want to. We're gonna build on some shit. We're gonna build on it. We're gonna build on a relation. We're gonna build on the question. It was real clear cut. It's the yes or no. But of course, I wanna dig deeper. I'm gonna say no. I'm not ready, but I am willing
to try.
Yes.
I am willing to try. If for some reason that this is my person, I am going to do. Now, granted, they always say that if you really want to better yourself, you need to do it because you want to do it, and not because you're doing it for somebody. Mm-hmm. But I'm not gonna lie and sit here and say that people that bring out the best in you are not motivating factors. Mm-hmm. Because I personally was scared of commitment, scared of relationships, would stay away from them, not to put myself out there for a plethora of just self-esteem issues of not thinking that people would take me serious in that light. But I believe that I was a good girlfriend. Mm-hmm. I liked the challenges that relationships gave me. Like, I sit here and I listen to all these fucking podcasts talk about relationship woes, this, that, and the third. I like the dynamic of finding solutions and for men and women to come together, because I truly believe that partnership, people benefit from it.
Yeah.
If it's done in a healthy way.
I think everyone should have.
However, I have some shit that I have not worked out. I have some resentments towards the opposite sex. I have some sexual shit that I need to work out, where I am even scared to get. I want intimacy, but I'm scared and I don't even know what it looks like. Like, what would it look like being intimate with somebody right now? I do not trust my feelings and making good decisions when it comes to the opposite sex. So that's what I'm saying. There's got to be a motherfucking smack in the face from Jehovah Jireh himself to tell me that this is my partner for me to even really sit there and be like, I'm going to try right now. Right. So that's why I'm saying no, because I know for a fact that there are some deep-seated trust issues that I have to work out before I can let a man get that close to me on that level of even cultivating a relationship.
Yeah.
I really want to do it.
You have to just be. They have to just be like fucking for like for real. Like, you got to be dead ass. Like, you can't, like, you have to be for real.
Yeah.
Like, not this you know, I'ma be on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, be like, throw myself out there. You know, niggas throw at me, and then when when the time comes, it's just like
it's a 180.
So I'm like,
but
no.
That's why this question is geared towards the person that is showing you those things. You've vetted this person. You've seen it, like, but self-sabotage is very easy.
It made it seem like it was a stranger coming up to you.
No, like,
that's what it made it seem like. A stranger.
I know it could come off like, well, if God dropped a nigga on your face right now, you're saying yes. No, like, this is somebody that you are actually dating. Yeah, you're vetting. Okay, they're showing up. Well, yeah. But granted, that person can be showing you that I am worth it, but you can self-sabotage. You can sit there and you can have commitment issues. You can have trust issues. You can literally, we could stop a good thing. Just because we sit here and this nigga is showing up don't mean we trust it. Yeah. What if you don't trust his actions, even though he is showing you what it is? That happens.
You know what, for me, niggas always come in and they have these actions, and then these actions just stop. You know, and they just, go away. And that's a very scary thing for me. But when just talking to my mom and realizing,
that is why we didn't do question number 5.
I have to,
we got enough time.
Heartache, heartbreak, and it hurts.
Mm-hmm. Very much so.
And I had to get to a place where, it's like, okay, like what they say, like, you get off that bus, the next one coming. Mm-hmm. Like, I have to just, like, if this man is presenting himself this way to me, and a year later it switches and it's not what I want,
just gotta go.
And
just stop trying to fight for things.
And just know, and just to know, and just be faithful, and just believe that that person will come.
Do you think it's just that man just up and switching, or do you believe that it in hindsight, when you look back, have they shown you signs that they were declining with being persistent, with being a good person, from really showing up? Or was it really just these motherfuckers was Jekyll and Hyde and it was a 180? Because I feel like sometimes we think, oh, you just switched up on me, but these niggas be on their way out a little bit faster.
Sometimes like declining, but then they also have their little stories to tell with in between. So you be like,
yeah,
okay.
that's the
like,
access.
Like,
that's the access they want to keep.
I understand. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, this is what, you know what I'm saying? The little stories that they, they throw in there or whatever. So you're compassionate and you feel it or whatever. Yeah. So we be giving niggas
that video. You gotta watch that video.
We have to.
We're literally discussing that video.
We might as well just do it. And then I wanted to give y'all both miscellaneous, but now you gotta choose one.
Just hurry up and play it.
Alrighty. It's a little long-winded, but I think we already started.
That some men use, and it's typically known as the 3-month rule. And before we get into it, I can speak on it because unfortunately, yes, I have done it. I know I was a shitty ass human being for doing it. It's super manipulative. But this shit is
He's beautiful.
This shit
so cute.
He's adorable.
So you got away with doing that shit for so long.
If you can't change something, embrace it. So I'm gonna embrace it by giving y'all the game so y'all can peep up on it.
He would have got me.
So
thanks, sis.
This man is giving you boom 100%. He'll text you first, and he's consistent with it. The compliments endless. This man is in love with you. He think you're the most beautiful person on the planet. He's always available. You can random FaceTime him, and he's always picking up the phone. He tells you when he's going somewhere. He might even give you his location. Oh, he might even see you some money on it. And this isn't just 1, 2, 3. No, he's consistent with it. That's the key, is consistency. That's what women fall in love with, consistency. Mm-hmm. And he'll fight through the phase you trying to play hard to get. Maybe you got certain boundaries from past relationships. He gonna respect them all. He might not even try to fuck. And now you think you done got to win. You think you done got the love of your life. You so proud of yourself. Oh, I'm still on business. I never settled.
You can get that shit at any car.
Nah, it's just a start. So now that he knows that he got you, boom, he dropping to 95%. But you don't notice, because that 5%, it's not too much of a difference from what he was doing. And boom, he drops it to 90%. And some women notice it, majority of women don't. Most of the time, the delusion that you got from him putting in 100% is still in there. So y'all not really finna peep. And then boom, he drops it to 80. And you notice this one, but you're not ready to say nothing yet. You assume that you just overthinking. You don't want to self-sabotage a good relationship that you don't feel. So boom, now he drops it to 75. And you speak on this one. You reach out to me. You like, hey, what's going on? You see me a little distant. Is everything cool? You just see me a little.
He's so fun.
I ain't even listening. I'm
not even listening.
Shut up.
I'm just dealing with a lot.
Drooling.
I'm going through stuff.
I'm just dealing with a lot.
My energy low. I just like to distance myself so it don't rub off on you. Okay, so boom, he knows you peaked the shift.
He wrote
so
the
he
book.
bumps it back up to 75. And you're grateful. You happy about this 5%. You like, oh, he's putting back the effort.
It's a lot of
I
math.
knew he cared about me. Whoop, just feeding the delusion. But oh boy, 5% is nothing. From 70 to 75. That's what a couple FaceTime calls today. He gonna keep chopping. He gonna keep getting lower. He probably at 65, 60, 55% by now. But you say something again, and get what he do. Bump it back up 5 more %. And you still grateful because you communicated something and he changed. But it's 5%, Shawty. That's nothing. And he's just gonna keep chopping it. At this point, you at like 20%. But you so desperate to get back to that 100% that you not real. You like, please give me anything. And get what he do? He give you another 5%.
Give me anything. Give me anything.
Y'all,
Text me.
What's going on? The whole point of it is like this manipulative push and pull method. Like give you a little bit, take a little bit more. But every time he's taking more and more away. He can give you. He can be at nothing, 0%, and you will be happy with that 5%. And I'm gonna give y'all an example just so I can peep how small 5% is. It's that random text you get. Hey, so just thinking about you. Hope your day going well. How your mama doing? It could be a random swipe up on the store. You know what I'm saying? Some hard eyes. Some, hey, you look gorgeous right here. Woo, woo, woo. Take this shit down. Woo, 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 woo. Like the game is always been.
My brothers kill me when they do that.
The way to beat this is to believe him when he shows you who he is. A man that cares about you. He's not going a day without talking to you.
Period.
There's no way that he's finna cut communication because he's going through something. He gonna want you a part of that. Y'all know the drill, man. Like, comment, follow.
All right, baby.
Tell me what else I want to know.
All right, I got a really quick.
That shit stressed me out.
Really quick story
Close
about
up in mouth.
about that shit. Situation, nigga was always in my DM. Didn't pay no mind because that shit be annoying sometimes. Like niggas just be talking to whatever. Finally gave him a fucking chance. This nigga FaceTime me every day. We FaceTime, we talk every day, we text everything all the time. It was all good. I was like, okay, I already fucking know, like, bitch, you talking too much about this motherfucker already. So excited. Everybody excited. Oh, it's happy for you, Jazz. Okay, whatever. Okay, cool. Link up when we go hang out. Everything cool. Everything happens. We do whatever. Shit stop.
Yeah.
Boom.
And I was proud of myself because when I noticed that shit, I spoke up for myself.
Yeah.
And I said, I was like, you basically like, okay, so I told him, okay, you was in my DMs for this song. Finally gave you a chance. Blah, blah, blah. This and this happened. And it stopped. Mm-hmm. And I'm telling you, I let you know, I recognize it. And I know it.
Decline. He just cut it off.
And I'm not fucking, like, it was gradual, like, here and there. Oh, text. Oh, I'm this, I'm that. When you really wasn't doing shit.
He wasn't doing nothing.
So then, literally, like, I just stopped. And then one day, like, he had texted me. He was like, oh, damn, Jasmine. Left him on red. Didn't say shit.
Damn what?
I've never talked to him ever never. I've never ever again.
No.
And I was like, I'm not about to do this push and pull. Mm-hmm. Like, no. Like, that shit was so fucking whack. No. Another nigga, oh, you hit me up because, oh, you want to, to me, it's not hard to plan anything.
No.
If I can say, it's not hard to plan anything. I'm not waiting a fucking month to talk to you or to hang out with you. You can make it the fuck happen. I'm not doing it, and you're not the person for fucking me. I'm not going a month without talking to you. You texting me just to meet you for a fucking weekend. Like, no, I'm not doing that.
That's stupid.
Not doing that.
You're not for me. I'm not doing it. For 28.
I'm not doing that. Fuck out of here. Like,
it's crazy to me. And I'm not even gonna front with you. When he was sitting here and he was saying that it wasn't that it was triggering me. It was like I got a little bit of validation. A lot of people be like, you cut shit off too easy.
No,
y'all don't stick shit out. No.
You can't be AD.
No,
you can't be AD.
No,
sorry, it don't work.
I know how I give it up. I'm consistent. Even if I'm busy, I communicate that I'm at work right now. Give me about 2 hours. I'll FaceTime you when I get off. And what do I do when I get off? I FaceTime you if I want to speak to you. And if I don't want to talk, I'm a ghoster. But you want to know why? Because once you start to show me that you don't give a fuck or your mindset is just at one steady pace and you're not listening to what I'm saying, if I sit here and I tell you that I like to do this, that, and the third, and you're hitting me with just come to my house, cutting it off. We don't align. You're telling me the complete opposite, and that is not even how you got me. Because I'm definitely not even prolonging the situation with a nigga that's sitting here saying, well, I just like to chill in the crib. I don't want to do nothing. I just want to go out. Okay, that's good and fine. You had to have said something for me to even get to the point of giving you my number where I felt like this can move on. And if you're not being consistent, you come in. The last person I was talking to, we were both consistent with one another. Going back and forth. He was good and he was fine. Good 2 weeks. Come back from vacation. Started acting weird. Some shit happened. Giving excuses. I was like, oh, watch. This shit's about to fade out. It's about to
dwindle out.
And I'm glad.
It's the dwindle.
This shit's about to fade out. And as soon as he started moving like that, and he started to fade out, I started to fade out. We ghosted each other at the same time. I ain't heard from him since.
No.
I'm not even mad at it. Because I peeped what you were about to do, and I said, you know what? Take note. Not even dealing with it.
No. Don't ever think I'm ever traveling to another state. Like for me, don't you ever think I'm traveling like to Maryland for some fucking dick and I'm not doing that.
That's not worth it.
It's not worth it. I'm not like dick, right here. Like I'm not doing that.
Why drive?
Like I'm not ever like it's people just be saying some out of pocket shit, and I'm like, who the fuck you think I am? So I be having to let people know right. No, that's not happening.
Yeah,
like
so
it's not.
It's
people
the way.
crazy.
It's the way they try
down.
to make it seem like you're so cold. Like the whole damn Jasmine. They'll hit you with the you hate me. Oh, this and that, and it's like no, I don't.
I'm just so you don't know me no more.
Oh wow, wow.
And it's mad busy.
No, I don't hate you, baby.
I'm just not on that type of time.
I just don't hate myself.
Yeah, I'm not on that type of time.
I'm not about to waste my time with you because I know as soon as I give you exactly what it is that you want, done.
It's the lane of access.
You switch the fuck up. There's no more texting. There's no more calling. There's no more paying attention to me. No, none of that. As soon as I give you that access, it's done.
Certain men will sit there and they will do all of the things, be quote unquote consistent, give you all of that to wrap you in just so they can switch up, start to dwindle out, fade out, like he said, or cut it off completely. But at least they're going to sit there and they're going to be like, well, this is a road of access. You know how much fucking roads of access they have with mad different bitches? They got mad access lanes. That's all they want. And I could drive down this one on Monday. I could drive that one on Tuesday. And you the Friday bitch. And I'm supposed to sit here and not peep game?
That shit was so corny.
You do better.
I was like, and I was like, nope, like, fuck it. Like, you, like, the old me pushing, pulling, tugging, nope, I don't got time. I'm not on that type of time. You're not about to waste my time and make me feel less than, or I'm not fucking worth it. I don't have time because I know I'm fucking worth every fucking.
I'm gonna take what homeboy said. And my first sign of invalidation, if you're not giving me the same energy that I am giving you, cutting it. You're not about to catch me at the 85, the 75, the 65. We have done nothing. You have not proven anything to me for me to sit here and think that I'm not supposed to even fight for a nigga like you. What? A couple good morning texts? A brunch?
And then those fucking excuses that he was talking about they come real convenient.
I'm telling you something. Niggas, they all text from the same fucking textbook. They all say the same fucking line.
But then you got some that make those excuses that you can't argue. Those perfect little excuses of something with the family or something with this and that, and it's like, damn, I can't really argue this because, I mean, hey, I would be busy too at this point. But I'm sorry. It doesn't matter how it doesn't matter how busy you are. It doesn't matter how busy you are.
That shit don't move me.
Because when I'm busy and I'm at work or if some shit is going on, I can still stop for 2 seconds and be like, hey, such and such is going on, but I'm gonna hit you as soon as I can, or da-da-da-da. Like, it's nothing to have a clear line of communication.
I don't want to hear
If you can't even do that, that's bare minimum.
I don't care, because nigga, first of all, you're stupid and you're sloppy. First and foremost, give an example.
Stupid and sloppy.
Some time ago, was talking to somebody. They started to be inconsistent. They were talking about, I got into a car accident. Shit got totaled. So I'm going through a lot. Okay. I hear what you're saying. That is a big inconvenience. I got hurt in the car accident. Hurt to what extent? Hurt to what extent?
That hurt.
Do you have to go to physical therapy? Are you hospitalized? No, this, that, and the third. You texted me to tell me, you texted me to complain and give me all your grievances. But then when I'm telling you, well, let's this, that, and the third, blah, 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 offerings, nothing. But you're stupid and you're sloppy. You're sending subliminals on Instagram to somebody that you gotta be fucking with because you ain't going through no shit with me. Mm-hmm. And you're mad at somebody on Instagram. So did you get into a car accident or you just mad because your last bitch is not acting right?
Exactly.
People make fucking time.
At least be slick.
It's just getting tired.
It's tired. It's getting tired because you can't.
When is the last time y'all felt butterflies?
Stop saying
I
that.
just want to know because this shit that y'all doing, it's making it seem like y'all ain't felt it in a while. And y'all are just walking around.
Even if they feel butterflies, do they know what to do with those feelings?
I don't think they do.
Ask that.
Think they do.
And what did you do when you felt those butterflies? Is she your girl now? Is she about to be your wife? Was it something? Because I've heard on another aspect that butterflies are not even actually good. They're an indication of anxiety that this is a red flag. I don't know how it correlates. I didn't really want to get too deep into it. I didn't want to get too deep into it because there's certain things there's certain delusions I would like to stick with. I think butterflies are a good thing. I like the nervousness you get in your stomach when you're doing something
when you
new.
like somebody.
Hey,
got a little crush.
Listen,
You ever had a crush?
The crush can be for the plot. I really believe in the plot nowadays. It's so funny. It's funny.
You believe in the plot?
I don't believe in the plot. I've never done it.
I was gonna say that's a very Pisces statement.
Girl, don't bring zodiacs up on here.
I love a plot. It's fun.
Miscellaneous question. Which one y'all picking?
Oh my god, I thought we did.
Those were just my
What's
topics.
the topic? I mean, what's the miscellaneous?
We broke them down quite beautifully. Number one is, I know one of them is serenade. And then the number two is, would you rather baby?
Something with a kid.
You get so caught up on the title. Pick which one is more interesting.
Serenade.
The fuck?
Serenade.
That ain't even a question. You've been here about 50 Latin times. You act like you don't know what's going on.
Serenade.
Wait till I get your undivided attention.
I'm listening.
Doom, doom, doom. I'm talking about her.
Oh, Serenade. I was just looking at Rock.
If you had to choose a song to serenade somebody with, what would that song be? So say, and I'm gonna put it, say you had somebody that you were trying to seduce, and you had one song that you had to sing. Let's just say that we all have beautiful voices like Beyonce and Brandy. Let's just put that out there.
Oh, I have to sing it? I can't just play it?
Seduce them. Okay, let's put play. Whatever. That's not the question, but it is what it is. If you had to use one song to seduce somebody, what is the song that you're playing?
Damn.
What's that song?
Let me get my phone real quick.
Your phone about to help you?
What's it? Let me sit this
ass on it.
Mm-hmm. That one.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, we shouldn't make it sing.
That one.
I didn't want to run away.
That song.
It wasn't a good note. Rocket by Beyonce?
Yes.
Okay, that's a good one. It's a very, very good one.
I just like how she's singing that song.
These spam texts are just getting really worse.
Do they know your name now?
It said, "Hi, Shani, hope all is well.
You got to call T-Mobile and have them block
refund
us.
your incidental fee. Is this phone number connected to your Zelle?
Do we have report? Can you?
Oh, these niggas is crazy. No, you got to delete it and then report it.
Oh, if I delete it and then it's gonna go like this.
Delete it
and then report as junk.
Okay.
Is this number connected to your Zelle?
It's crazy. That's crazy.
He's about to drain your shit.
Okay, yes. Rocket by Beyonce.
That's a good one.
It's definitely one of them.
Wow. That's my favorite. That is literally one of my favorite songs from her. And I
love that song.
Would that be it though? Would that be it
Also
though?
mine is Janet Jackson. Would you mind? Baby. Would you mind?
You gonna answer the question? She not gonna answer it. You know she don't like my music questions. Tell her ass you gonna call her back.
I'll tell her.
You working. Shit. Why you picking all my damn songs? I'm doing great with this one, baby. I don't
know. I'm usually really good at this.
I'll go to my playlist.
Speechless by Beyonce.
Speechless is good. But to seduce.
Where you been, baby?
To seduce somebody?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Speechless is really good.
I'm bugging. I know. Baby, you can call on me. Wait, y'all don't know that song? What? Just stop. Because it's not that.
Do it again. Don't play it. Sing it again. I want to get it.
No.
Do it.
I'm not doing it justice.
I got it, and it's not a good one.
What is it?
You play that to seduce somebody? Like sexually?
Are you fucking serious?
What is it?
You gonna tell me I hope you enjoyed your last time on this motherfucking
What is
production
it?
Because I'm about to pull it up.
Isn't that
fucking bitch? Like, it's from Waiting to Excel soundtrack. It's All Night Long.
Oh yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with you? To seduce somebody? Boy, I'll do you all night long.
Boy, do you I'll do you all night long.
Okay. I wasn't getting that when you first said it, but now
I know. I should have started from the chorus, and I'll give y'all that.
That's a good one.
She shit on me.
That's a good one.
But can you fight?
Stop. See, she wants to hit me.
She cannot fight.
Why do you want to hit her?
No, you don't understand. You don't live with her. You don't know. She's spicy, but she can't.
This podcast
fight.
is not support violence.
Spicy.
And don't come for her if you see her in the street just because I'm saying she can't fight, because I will beat y'all the fuck up.
Monetize.
This is the end of the pod.
Sasha ran into VIM one day and tried to fight this girl that bullied me in high school.
Because why are you? I'm not an aggressor, but why are you bullying people?
I was like, yeah, that's her right there. She was like, that is. And she like fling the jeans or whatever she had in her hand.
Sasha.
She went to the back of the store. Was like, yeah, you the bitch that's been fucking with my sister.
Why are you bullying people? I would have done that for anybody.
Oh my God. Yeah, no.
You can't bully people. It's not right.
So who is it total? I mean, no.
It's that is specifically All Night Long it's SWV and Babyface.
and Babyface.
Boy, I'll do you all. Rain wouldn't be a bad one either. Because it's about squirting.
Ashanti?
I would do Untitled by D'Angelo.
SWV. Okay.
How you want?
No, that's why I said play it. I can't
Don't
sing
laugh
it.
at her.
That's why
That's
I
her choice.
can't
No, it's a sexy song, but it takes so long to
You
get
gotta
to the
get
point.
instruments.
He's gonna be like,
You gotta dance.
he's gonna be waiting like. She wanted live.
How do y'all feel about that? Would y'all do a chair dance?
Yes.
I would laugh at my.
I get it.
I couldn't take myself serious.
No, I have to get a real mature man, because if you laugh at me,
my God. I think any man honestly that really
A
care
real
about you would
mature
laugh.
man.
like you gotta be the nigga in the Dance For You video.
What did you do?
You did something.
Come here. Come.
You gotta be the nigga in the Dance For You video, because I'm gonna be very mad if you laugh. Like, why you, bitch? If you can't be serious in this moment, you can't be serious in life. Don't play with me.
He's so loving.
I was stretched for this motherfucking dancer. Everything. Yes. Yeah. That's mine.
Okay.
Wrap this motherfucker up.
Rocky, what's your song? When you to your monkey.
Who let the dogs out? Because you know they be humping fast as hell.
Something with DMX.
Yes. Then knock the stuffing out that damn thing.
Oh my God.
Episode 156 of the
Good
podcast.
pod. Good pod, man.
Yeah.
Don't let these niggas play in your fucking face.
We don't do that push and pull shit.
No.
Push and pull.
We're not doing no 5%. If he just giving 5% more, cut it off. Run. Talk about painting nails red.
Access lanes.
What?
When I see
AD.
red flags, I just paint my nails red.
That's what AD said.
When she said that?
In the beginning.
Apparently in the
That was
pods,
episode
and
1,
I did
baby.
not hear that.
That was episode 1. Listen.
That's what they said.
You can follow us on YouTube. You can follow us on our Instagram page. We have our TikTok. We don't know how long that's going to be around. We do have a Twitter as well. Let's start some conversations on there. They signed a bill to get TikTok the fuck up out of here.
Wow.
Now it's up to the Senate. Or it's right for Congress. Whatever. Because TikTok is giving
It's a lot of begging on there.
Huh?
People be begging on TikTok.
Well, begging, but then also TikTok gives us a lot of information that nobody will ever tell us. And they don't want us to know.
I think that the higher ups at Google are in the politicians' pockets.
They gotta be.
And nobody uses Google anymore for research. They go on TikTok and they're like, we gotta get them on. And it's attached to China. Even more of an excuse. But
yeah.
We don't know. We just speculating. Mm-hmm. Allegedly. But yes, all of our socials will be down here. Shahani only has Twitter and she's not talking to y'all.
Nope.
Never.
I'm just reading now.
Right. So you guys, let's say bye.
Bye, y'all.